Hello and welcome to my channel, Finance Rules. I am your host, Leah Elizabeth, and today I'm going to be talking to you about Bitcoin. Sorry, I kind of get carried away with my new mic. I love this Elgato. It's just the best. I mean, go take a look at my video from a few videos ago and you'll definitely see a difference. But anyways, I wanted to just get a video going because I haven't spoken to you guys, my subscribers, about my Bitcoin experience or my Bitcoin story, where I think it's headed, price predictions. Like, I haven't said anything. So I kind of want to just cover all the basis points just from the get-go, and then I might do other videos that are more targeted. So like I could do a whole video on price targets. I could do a whole video about what exchanges I use or which coins that I've owned or do own or how much I own. So this is just kind of going to be a broad overview. And yes, by the way, I got my nails done. I know like 99% of you are guys that watch me. I don't know if it's because, the finance and, stocks. I think it's mostly guys that are interested in this stuff, but do you like my nails? Sorry, I'm just having a girly moment, but I'm done. Okay. Bitcoin. Okay, so here we are now with Bitcoin. US, we're looking at 47,500 roughly, and we are in a definite uptrend. So congrats to everyone that has gone on this Bitcoin train. This has happened over and over again, just like history does. It repeats itself over and over again. And guess who's involved with this? This is humans. And do humans change? No. So can we predict them? Kind of. At least sort of, right? So let me take you back to the beginning. I invested Bitcoin way back here in November 22nd, 2017. That is when I bought my first Bitcoin. And it was on an uptrend, and the hype was just starting, and I was making bank. It just, it exploded right when I got in, and I was making a ton of money. But I got greedy, and I held on, even though it was spiking so ridiculously, and it was clearly overbought. Didn't matter. It dropped like a fucking pancake on a Saturday morning with bananas and maple syrup on top. Sorry, you can't forget the maple syrup, and you better buy Canadian maple syrup. We have good trees here, okay? So this dropped, and everyone was like, oh my god, what's happening? Bitcoin's a scam. This was still the early days, right? Even that, like, people bought Bitcoin before me, and they had the same thing. All these corrections happened to them. I mean, if you go back in time, like, look back here in 2013, it was $120. Then it skyrocketed to almost $1,200 and then proceeded to go down almost 80%. This is a pattern, people. This is a pattern. Look, that was exactly what I experienced again. And do you know what I think about with this current uptrend? What do you think? What do you think I'm going to say? So here is my Bitcoin prediction, which is very scary because nobody really knows, right? This time it's different, sure, because institutions are in on it. I mean, PayPal is in on it. Tesla, Elon Musk just bought a whole bunch of Bitcoin. I mean, things are really starting to stabilize, and we're at least going to get a nice base forming. But in my opinion, okay, I think that the price is going to skyrocket maybe for a week, maybe 2 weeks from now. Okay? And then it is going to proceed to decrease 80%. Do your own DD, do your own shit, whatever you want to do your own research. But this is what I'm thinking. It's going to skyrocket and then it's going to drop like a pancake. You better have that maple syrup ready. Because look, this to me looks very similar to this, does it not? Except we are almost at this point where I was when I bought in. It's on a clear uptrend, but it hasn't really gone parabolic yet. This is parabolic. And I'm on the day here, so this was from like November 22nd to December 22nd. So this was like a month of just parabolic. We are on the beginning of that parabolic right here. We're in the middle of it. And it started January 26th-ish. So February 12th, February 26th. I will give it till next Friday for it to crash. That is a very bold statement, I know. And you know what? Don't listen to me if you don't want to. It's totally up to you. But this is just how I feel. So I'm going to show you my Bitcoin that I currently have. I use the exchange called Coinsquare. So yeah, so this is how much Bitcoin I have. 0.2. I used to have a ton more. Unfortunately, I was involved with Quadriga, which was a Canadian exchange rate that went bankrupt. So I lost a ton of Bitcoin. I literally had like 2 Bitcoin, okay? It's crazy. And they collapsed in 2019. And I was among those, 76,000 investors that lost about 169 million in total. But you know what? This thing is still in cahoots. Like Ernst & Young is working on this. There's lawyers. This guy apparently that was running the show, he apparently died. In my opinion, he's off on an island somewhere and enjoying his 170 million. But they're trying to find out where all that money went and who has the keys. So if I had that Bitcoin, this is where I would be. This is Crypto Compare. I put in 22K, and if I had that Bitcoin right now, I would be up $50,000, which hurts like a bitch. I know. So this was way back, see, November 22nd. And then it skyrocketed up to $27,000 my portfolio, and yet I did not sell. I was greedy. And then it came crashing down. And then Quadriga closed. And then I bought again, and I held on to my altcoins because my altcoins were not sitting on the exchange on Quadriga. I used another exchange to buy my altcoins, and I had bought NEO, OMG, and XRP. And this is their current worth, 1,500, 400 bucks, 100 bucks. So I'm still down like quite a bit, but I'm just gonna wait until at least they break even so I just get my money back. Because I don't know with these altcoins. I'm not like too interested. I know Ethereum is a big thing. But if you're not into Bitcoin too much, just buy Bitcoin. Just keep it simple. So this is the story of my whole Bitcoin career here. So lately I'm up a lot. On Coinsquare, I put in $3,200 like years ago. It doesn't say like when I bought. It was like 2 years, maybe even 3 years ago. So I bought 3,200 and now it's worth this. This is what happens when you invest and you're patient and you wait. With Bitcoin, I almost kept it on the back burner and I didn't even look at it. I kept it there and, you do your thing, I'll do my thing, and we'll regroup. So this is how much I have now, and I literally have a sell order at this price point, 68,500, to sell a quarter of my Bitcoin, because that's when I'm going to start selling. If it hits that, I'm going to sell a quarter. If it goes to 80K, I might even sell half of whatever I have left. And then if it goes to 100K, I'm just going to sell everything, because that's just, I feel like it's going to go down just like history. History repeats itself, right? It's just, the question is when. And this 80% decline, it's going to happen, guys. The only thing I'm thinking is that it might not be as much as before because the big institutions, Tesla, the big guys, they're all buying it. You go into a game and you can buy things through with Bitcoin. And also, if you guys want to get into Coinsquare and use it as an exchange, I do have a referral code for you. I'll link it in the description below, but just so you know, for what I get or what you get inviting other friends is once your friend verifies and funds, you will receive an ongoing commission of their fees. And I mean, the fees really aren't that much. The fee really isn't that big. The fee is just like 0.1 to 0.2%, which is like barely anything unless you're dealing with like millions and millions of dollars. So, I mean, you don't really make a lot, but hey, why not, right? If you're looking for an exchange rate, Coinsquare is great. I've been using them for 2 to 3 years now, so enjoy. My fiance was actually telling me a story about Ryan Serhant, who is on a $1 million listing, and Ryan Serhant denied a buyer because the buyer was willing to pay him like it was like 50,000 Bitcoin or something, and he said no. I don't take Bitcoin, I take cash. And if he would have taken that deal, he would have been like a billionaire at this point. It's so funny. But, anyways, it's become much more streamlined, so it might not be as big of a decrease as 80%, but we will definitely see a decrease, in my opinion, coming soon. So, you guys just be careful. You could put, you could put your money into this and then you could potentially lose it all, like 80%. You put in $1,000, you lose $800. It's risky, especially at this point of the game. Like, I don't know, like even me, I had initially an order for 49,500. I was gonna sell at that. And then I was talking to my family and they were like, no, it's gonna keep going. Don't sell just yet. We still got room, which, yeah, we do. We did have, in hindsight, we did have more room to go. But if I sold it at that point, I could have bought more at this point and been like double dipped. But anyways, I'm gonna stick to this order. I have said it publicly now, so there's that. And good luck to you all out there. If you want me to do more Bitcoin videos or talk to you about altcoins, let me know, and let me know if this information was valuable to you. And I guess I'll see you in the next video. Bye.